Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today Lun and I will actually be painting our house, and this is like almost the last step of our renovation really, so it's very exciting. And I hope you've been watching all of our previous videos where we showed you how tiling was done and how we bought all of the furniture from Taobao and installed it in our toilet, especially like the big sink in our master bedroom toilet. That was like the one thing that we were really worried about, and yeah, and how all the kitchen carpentry has been going. So hopefully you've been enjoying all those update videos, and today we'll be painting our house. So it won't actually be like a tutorial or anything, because I mean I don't really know how to paint a house, but how hard can it be, right? So we'll probably just be showing you some time lapses of us painting our house, and we're just gonna paint the walls, including the ceiling as well, because you probably can't see, but there's a lot of patchwork that has been done, because like they had to cut holes in our ceiling and patch it up, right? So there's a bit of like inconsistent color on our ceiling, so we're just gonna paint the entire house in one color. I don't think we need a different color for the ceiling and the wall, right? I don't know, but we only have one, so very exciting. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video of us painting, and after we are done painting and the contractors are done, we're gonna install our own vinyl flooring. So that is gonna be like quite interesting lah. I mean, we'll see whether we actually do it successfully or not. I mean, we have to do it successfully, otherwise we won't have a floor to... Yeah, we won't have a floor throughout. I mean, okay, we do have a floor, but it won't be nice. So yeah, we better be successful on it. So, okay, it's very exciting. I think that's all that I want to say. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Bye. Before we get into the video, let me introduce you to today's sponsor, Hometrust. Hometrust is a review-focused interior design platform where you can find tons of useful renovation resources. They have contacts for interior designers, all of which are transparently reviewed by thousands of homeowners. It can be quite hard to find a reliable ID, which is why the review section of Hometrust focuses on transparency and honesty. As a matter of policy, Hometrust doesn't allow removal of negative reviews, which means that what you see is what you get. From their website, you can also see actual photos of renovations that were completed by the respective IDs. I found that the platform was very intuitive to use, and you can filter potential IDs by your preferred style, like minimalist, Scandinavian, or contemporary, and of course you can set the search according to the budget you want. You don't have to take my word for it, try it yourself with the link below and let me know how it goes for you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so these are the paint supplies that we got. This is the paint color. We got cotton white, and initially we got a sample to test it lah, because we wanted to see in comparison to the existing color on the wall, so that it's like not too white, because you know there's like surprisingly a lot of shades of white that you can choose from. So we got one that was like white-ish but not really pure white, so we tested a sample first and then we went back to get like a 20-liter can of paint. And then here we have 2 cans of primer, or they call it sealer, but it goes on before your paint, I think. Hopefully that's not wrong, because that's what we're gonna be doing today. So we're gonna use this for the outdoor area of our house. This is supposed to be like a waterproof or like water resistant sealer, because we have like an area of our balcony that can get quite wet when it's exposed to rain, so we thought we'd use like a water resistant sealer for that. And then for the rest of the house, we just got like the normal sealer lah. So I think this is like a water-based sealer, which is good for interiors of your house. And then this is like a solvent-based sealer, which is better for areas that are exposed to the weather or like wet areas. So today we're just trying to do up like the sealant layers, and then we'll probably come back another day to do up color coats. Oh, and the people at the shop actually gave us this catalog to browse. I'm guessing most of y'all will choose some sort of white for your walls, and there's a lot of different variations. And let's see, the one we chose is this cotton white. Yeah, so it's kind of white but not like, I mean it's like a bit of a warmer white I think, but not so pink or not so orange. And we have all of these supplies here. So we have a lot of painter's tape, we have like painting trays, and we have like different sizes of the roller heads. Oh yeah, we have a lot of plastic sheets. I don't know if we'll use them all, but Lun bought more just in case. So this is our entire setup. Let's go. Okay guys, I wonder if you are able to tell, we actually finished one coat of the primer layer on the walls already. So yeah, I mean, we just like painted over this pencil drawing lah. I think the sealer coat is quite sheer, but hopefully the white color coat will just like cover everything. So you can see the edges, like the previous paint used to be slightly yellower, but now with the primer on, we've covered that up, and then we'll cover it in like a full white for the entire house. Okay, so this is what I was referring to when I said that there were patches in the ceiling, right? So the contractor initially wanted to put the lighting point here, but we were thinking of putting it further back because that's where we want the dining table to be. So we have like a few adjustments, that's why there's like random spots on the ceiling. And then here also, where the old ceiling fan used to be, it wasn't aligned to the center, so we had to shift it, and then they like patched up the rest of the wall. So we're gonna paint the entire ceiling in just a pure white coat, and then for the actual walls we will do like primer then sealant. We will do primer and then color. And on our first day, we managed to paint the ceiling of the master bedroom wall, and we primed the rest of the walls, but this one there's no color yet, so there's a bit of like unevenness. Okay, this is a small bedroom. We don't have any painting done here yet, so you can see here it's like a bit slightly yellowish, right? So yeah, we'll try to get that done today. We totally forgot the ceiling of the kitchen, completely forgot about that. We had to shift our lighting points a few times because there was like some discrepancy in measurement. It is so funny, right? You see like where that line used to be. They wanted to put the kitchen light there, but I mean the center of the kitchen is obviously not there, right? So luckily we spotted that lah, and then we asked them to shift the lights to the actual center of the kitchen. So yeah, the ceiling is super uneven, and hopefully we'll get to paint everything by today. We're probably not gonna paint the service yard ourselves because it's quite a tall ceiling. It's like a bit scary. We might hire someone to do this for us, hoping that they are more experienced than us, so they will be more comfortable on the ladder. And so you can see there's a lot of patchwork that was done lah. This one was because the aircon guys, they wanted to run the trunking over here, which is so ugly. I mean, we asked them to redo it because the benefit of being on the top floor is that we can run the trunking right up into the ceiling, so we don't have to have an exposed trunking here. So yeah, they really put the trunking there and thought that it was okay. I mean, I don't know lah, we asked them to take it down and they did. So, but they left a bit of a mess behind, but it's okay. We're just gonna hopefully get someone to help us paint this area, and the rest of the house, the kitchen, the living rooms and the bedrooms will all be painted by us. So I'll start painting now and see ya. Day 3. disaster. Oh my god. Oh yeah. I don't know what's happening. Everything is peeling. My gosh. Okay guys, so we continued painting the rest of the house after giving up on the kitchen ceiling. The paint on the kitchen ceiling was already peeling to begin with, and we thought that we had scraped away all of the old paint, but some parts that we missed started peeling off when we tried to paint over it. So that was on the third day of painting, and by then we were just so tired and we decided to just give up on it. And since we hired someone to paint the service yard ceiling, we thought we'd just ask them to help us with the kitchen ceiling as well. One last room. Overall, I'll say that the bedrooms and the living room was quite straightforward to paint. It's just really tiring to paint the ceilings. Look at the sky. Nice. Okay, back. And especially the more humid areas such as the kitchen and the toilets, they were a bit tricky because the old paint had started to peel off already, so there's an extra step for us to do, which is to scrape off the old paint before we could paint it. Okay, we did it guys. After 3 days of painting, we are so tired. Okay, but everything is painted. Look, so nice and so white. Okay, all 3 bedrooms. I'm tired. Okay, one last one. Yeah, we had to move all the stuff out into this one also.
Why don't I explain anything on this?
I'm too tired. I can't. Okay, I'll just write in the description or something. Oh look, and this kitchen thing, in the end we can't really, because it's like peeling. Thank you my dear. Yeah, so someone is gonna come and help us paint this tomorrow, and then this is still like a mess that we'll see. That guy is supposed to help us paint it tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Okay, we got someone to help us to paint our ceilings. So now it looks very nice and smooth. And even the ceiling of the the ceiling of the balcony is also painted, but it's a bit old lah, so we had problems with peeling, the paint peeling. So hopefully it doesn't peel anymore. And we also repainted our door frames. So I don't know if you can tell. Okay, this one we probably need to patch up, but then it's just a fresh coat of paint, and we had to use a enamel paint for the door frames because they're metal. But the painter kind of forgot to paint this wooden part, but it's okay lah. Anyway, he painted extra for us, so we'll probably just paint this ourselves. So everything is painted.
Very good.
Very good.
Very satisfied with this yard.
Yeah. We probably just need to fill up the cracks with some putty, and then all is good. Yep. See, it looks nice. Nice and smooth. Welcome to another episode of painting. Oh my god, the paint is like stinging my eyes.
So then,
No meh?
Okay guys, we thought we were done on day 3, but actually we forgot to paint the ceiling in the master bedroom toilet. This is another area that gave us problems because after we started painting, the old paint started peeling off, as you can see here. So we had to pause midway through to scrape off the old paint since it wasn't even sticking to the ceiling anymore, and we repainted it with an oil-based sealer. The door frame had the same issue, so you can see me peeling off a huge piece of old paint from the door, but no issues because by now we are experts and we know that all we need to do is to scrape off the old paint, use some sandpaper to smooth down any of the edges before you apply a thin coat of sealer and paint color. So you might be able to see a bit of a crack here, but however hard we sanded, we couldn't really smooth it down, and it's fine. I think we're just gonna live with it. So now that this is done, we can officially say that our house is fully painted. Yay! I hope you also try painting your own house, although it's quite tiring, but it's quite rewarding after you're done. So thank you so much for watching, and do subscribe for more home related videos from us. We'll be laying our own vinyl flooring in a few weeks, so subscribe to get notified for that video. Bye!